everyone, my name is Girly Tina, the coach of the Queenly Quagsires, and welcome back to week 4 of the WBL. Now, I won't lie, I had actually already recorded my intro for this video, and then for some reason I didn't have any audio on it, so I've kind of made a very hurried kind of background. Just kind of like a layout to indicate what's going on, although it is extremely busy and extremely messy, but for the time being it'll have to do. But this week we're going up against Lily and the Wishy-Washies, which is an excellent team name. And I've never actually gotten to battle against Lily before. And Lily's a very excellent content creator. Do make sure obviously to go check out her video. And her team is extremely scary. So you can see that some of the Pokemon to watch for here. We have Ogerpon Wellspring, which has Terra in this league and for this team. So Ogerpon is one of the Terra captains. We also have a Zarude, which is an extraordinarily bulky Pokemon that can really kind of sweep you with these bulk up sets, or like put on a lot of pressure with a Choice Band or with a Choice Scarf, as well as a very strong special threat in Tornado's Therian, which obviously has the Volt Absorbability, and Ogerpon before Terra gets the Water Absorbability, so we have two Pokemon with immunities there that will kind of put a lot of pressure on our team. So some key Pokemon to highlight going into this battle, I think, are Meowscarada, Urshifu, and our Terra along with SANDSLASH. So with Meowscarada, you know, it's a fast breaker. I think it's faster than every Pokemon on Lily's side of the field. And it's able to get off strong, super effective hits on pretty much most Pokemon with U-Turn, Triple Axle, Flower Trick. Knockoff is obviously a good move as well. And then Urshifu is just extraordinarily strong here. This team has a singular resist to close combat, and that is Amoonguss. So if Amoonguss does not show up in this battle, we can feel free to play close combat. We can try the Trailblaze Sweep. We can just again do Banded, because I'm pretty sure when I did Calcs, Banded does like 70 to the Tornadus with no bulk. And then we have our Terra Captain, Alolan SANDSLASH, which again, Ice is extremely strong into this team. And Steel is very strong into this team. And then it also gets like EQ and Knockoff. So with a mixture of Triple Axle, Iron Head, and Earthquake, I'm pretty sure we're hitting everything on this team for super effective damage, including the opposing Ditto, if Ditto does decide to come. So yeah, some other kind of really scary Pokemon here are Cinderace, which obviously will send all of my hazards back, so I'm kind of less inclined to go down a hazards route, because there's not a lot of great hazard setters on Lily's side of the field. It's pretty much just the Diancie, and then maybe Spike's Ogerpon, but like, why set hazards when you can core change? You can just get your opponent to do it for you. Also Gastrodon with Water Absorb, which can prove tricky for Urshifu. Weavile, who's just an extremely strong physical attacking threat that we don't have a lot of answers for. And then Hisuian Goodra, which is obviously quite famous for its bulk. So I had to think about what Pokemon we were going to bring, and I made my team, so we'll get into the team builder now. So getting into the team that we're bringing, first off we have Luffy, the Choice Scarf Protean Meowscarada. So we are Adamant, max attack here, with Triple Axle, Flower Trick, Knockoff, and U-Turn. Just a lot of strong moves that can hit pretty much every Pokemon for neutral damage. Knockoff is good for disruption, hopefully catching something like the Goodra, be able to knock off its item. It could be AV. And then just being able to kind of progress from there. Then U-Turn for momentum, then Triple Axle and Flower Trick are just two extremely strong stab moves. Obviously Triple Axle, famous for not hitting, but we're simply just not going to miss. We just don't miss. Next up we have Slowking with the safety goggles. So Amoonguss is a problem for this team. And putting guys to sleep, not ideal. So we are bringing the ultimate Amoonguss wall, which is Slowking. Slowking has Psychic Noise to prevent any shenanigans with synthesis, you know, kind of shut it down, prevent it from clicking Giga Drain. It doesn't stop Regenerator, which I personally think is a bit dumb. I think it should stop Regenerator, but it doesn't. But yeah, Psychic Noise. We actually have 4 speeds to outspeed Amoonguss that is like not min, if you know, like 0 EV Amoonguss with a neutral nature. So we will actually always outspeed it, so we will be guaranteed to get off T-Spike, Chilly Reception, Psychic Noise. But yeah, T-Spike looks pretty strong into the team, a lot of grounded guys. And if the Amoonguss ever Terras, it didn't show on that last graphic, but the Amoonguss is a Terra Captain. If it ever Terras, Toxic Spikes are up for the game. They have no real good way of removing them besides Cinderace. And this is the only hazard that we're bringing this week, so even if Cinderace does get them up, that's fine. We just go into Slowking. So I'll always be able to keep up that kind of momentum. And then, yeah, Psy Noise, Flamethrower for Chip onto pretty much everything. Flamethrower there for the try and catch the Weavile. And then Chilly Reception to set up Snow for our Slush Russian King, SANDSLASH, Sonic. Oh, by the way, I imported the team and the nicknames just weren't on them, and I didn't realize, and then I locked in the team. So none of my team have nicknames except for Meowscarada for some reason does, I think. You're nicknamed, right? Yeah, this is nicknamed Goofy. But Sonic the Hedgehog is here with Terra, Fire, Heavy Duty Boots. I've been getting my ass kicked, gang. I initially thought that Flygon had Defog when I drafted it. It doesn't. This is my only form of hazard removal, but this team doesn't have any ghosts. So that's pretty good for me. This team does not have any ghosts, so the only ghost type that is possible on their side is Amoonguss with Terra, and then if it does Terra Ghost, that's pretty good for me. I'll take that any day. I have Triple Axle again, EQ, Rapid Spin, and then Terra Fire, Terra Blast. I am Adamant, max attack, with some HP and enough EVs to outspeed a Weavile under Snow. So we're just going to be getting off some like really strong hits. I considered something like Terra Ground or Terra Flying, but if it's like Banded Weavile with Ice Shard, that's pretty bad for me. So I went with Terra Fire as it hits a lot of stuff for big damage. But yeah, that guy's basically able to hit everything on the opposing side for a lot of damage. Next up, we have Flygon with the Throat Spray. So we're going Terra Normal Boom Burst this week. I'm pretty sure, again, I'm modest. I'm not max attack yet. I'm 288 speed. I'm speed creeping something or other at +2. I think I'm speed creeping Weavile, that is Scarf at when I'm +2 or something like that. But yeah, we are Terra Normal, Throat Spray, Boom Burst. We also have Bug Buzz, which will activate our Throat Spray, and then Earth Power and Agility. So we'll be able to get our speed up, hit stuff really, really hard. Whatever wants to take a Bug Buzz doesn't want to take a Boom Burst, or whatever wants to take a Boom Burst doesn't want to take an Earth Power, so on and so forth. This is just an extremely hard hitting Pokemon at +1 with a lot of good coverage for this team. I considered Terra Bug as well, but I thought Terra Normal was just better because, again, there's no ghosts. There are no ghosts on this team. The only kind of resist to normal that they have is the Goodra, and I don't think that the Steel-type Goodra wants to take +1 Earth Powers. Then we have our Adamant Choice Bandit Urshifu. This guy said, "What if I killed you dead?" Max attack, Adamant, CC, Surging Strikes, Thunder Punch, and U-turn. Thunder Punch is just, you know, a fine kind of coverage move for... I was kind of worried about the Terra on Ogerpon. If Ogerpon Terras, I don't really have a way to hit it. So the hope is just, yeah, I'll catch it with a T-punch or something like that, be able to get off Big Chip, then U-turn again just for more momentum. Pretty simple. And then... interesting. I thought I changed this up. Anyway, I have Fake Tears, Hyper Voice, Psychic, Calm Mind, Sylveon. I thought I had changed Fake Tears for Wish before importing the team. Turns out I didn't, so that might be an issue. With Room Service. So as I said, a lot of those Pokemon are pretty slow, and something that can be a threat into the team certainly is Offensive Trick Room Diancie. So we are just max HP, max Spadef, 394 HP, 394 Spadef, just beautiful stuff really. With Calm Mind, Psychic, Hyper Voice, and then Fake Tears. Cam mind means that, like, so at -1 I outspeed a no speed, like a literal minimum speed Diancie, and then I can start boosting up and clicking Psychic, Hyper Voice, just doing a bunch of chip, and I think that we beat it 1v1. This was meant to be Wish again, but evidently something weird's kind of gone on with me importing, because none of my names came across and I got old sets, so I think that I just grabbed the wrong version of the team maybe, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. It's fine, right? Clear body doesn't exist. But yeah, that's the team, so we're gonna get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to Lily. Really excited to see what you have in store. Okay, we're getting into the battle against Lily now. Opposing trainer has been found. Yippee! Okay, I feel like I need to just enunciate more in my videos. I think that a lot of it's very quiet. Alright. Zarub. Oh my god, there's no that guy. There's no that guy. So that's good. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So, by that guy, I mean, by the way, there's no Cinderace, which is really good, because that was quite a threat. I really doubt that this Weavile is going to be Scarf. I don't see why it would be Scarf. But Diancie is here, which is why we have Sylveon. Terra Water Ogerpon, of course. Weavile, Zarude, Torn, Thundurus even, and Goodra. Cool. I'm going to lead off with Luffy, who's usually our lead. I'm still really sad about the nicknames not being there, but we are going to get into the battle. Okay. Okay. Let's just do a little tricky check. Meow. Meowscarada. Choice item. I have 4 HP. My EVs are so weird on this for some reason. I have 4 HP. Weavile's Pressure. Okay, into Weavile. Banded. Ice Shard is a roll to kill. It's literally 1 roll to kill. So I'm just gonna go for U-turn. I don't see why not. They should OHKO. And if it's Scarf, we will know. Okay. Protean. U-turn. Big strong hit. Is it Sash? Sash. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we've kind of given away that we're Scarf. I think Urshifu is maybe the switch in here. It's probably Knock. Honestly, it's probably just Knock. I think I'm fine with Urshifu getting knocked. Weavile just does not have a lot to Urshifu, and I have so much bulk. Okay, triple Axel. Oh, only 1 hit. That sucks. That's actually real bad. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna go for U-turn. So I'm probably getting knocked here, which is fine. We'll lose our band. This is a nerve and it's not pickpocket, so it won't take my band. But Snow goes up. Snow goes up. Well, are you baiting me? Are you baiting me to go into my SANDSLASH, Lily? I'll go into SANDSLASH. So I'm just gonna go for Adamant Earthquake here. Terra Fire. Earthquake to the ground. Okay, let's go, SANDSLASH. Earthquake comes out and does a lot of damage. That's some good chip, me boy. And it was brain. Okay, cool. I think Triple Axel's gonna kill from here. Non-stop Earthquake is like 200 base power. 3 hits on this is 120. Yeah, Triple Axel is the play. Triple Axel is the move. Is this the move? Do we be schmovin'? Tundrus comes out on the triple axel. This is unfortunate. Let's get our hits in. Let's not get our hits in. Let's miss. Actually, in fact, let's miss. Let's miss. What if we missed? What if we didn't hit any triple axel? What if it was null axle? Oh, we're going for it again. Bonk, bonk. Yeah! Sonic the Hedgehog with its first kill of the season. Let's go, Sonic! Okay, we're in a very strong position. Weeball's dead. Thundurus is dead. That other guy, Goobra, is chipped a lot. Jogopon comes out. And this is the only Terramon on the team, right? So I'm going to EQ. And if I get it wrong, I have a guy who has a scarf. Oh, they withdraw. Okay, so she predicted something. Deancey, oh no, Lily! Is it air balloon? Oh, okay, I was willing to sack. Once Ogerpon goes down, I think that it is... I think that it's just CC. CC everything inside. Ogerpon comes back out, and this time it's just gonna pick up tail. I don't see why she wouldn't Terra Water Ivy Cudgel here. I don't have a switch into Terra Water Ivy Cudgel, if I'm gonna be super honest with you. So I'm just gonna EQ again on the Terra Water. SANDSLASH, you've done your job, baby. You got 2 KOs, 2 big KOs. Would have been nice to have the snow for one. No, snow didn't make it because we got rid of the Deancey. And we're just absolutely gonna get Ivy Cudgel. I have some defense. I have some defense. No, we're never letting that. We're absolutely never letting that. I have no reason to not click Flower Trick. If the Goodra is Sap Sipper, the Goodra is Sap Sipper. But this dies. This super dies to an adamant Flower Trick. Always crits. Yeah, Ogerpon withdraws, Goodra comes in. Goodra's probably Sap Sipper. I give it an attack boost. More than likely. Sap Sipper. Protean. Sap Sipper. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's fine. Oh, I went into the wrong Pokemon. I went into the wrong Pokemon entirely here. I was meant to go into... what's his name? Oh, it's Rest. Okay. Interesting. Is it Chesto? It is Chesto. So it's not AV. I'm just gonna get my chip. I'm getting my chip. Yeah, Earth Power. So much damage. Yeah, really, really good stuff. Oh, a crit. I'm really sorry. And this Spadef drop. Jesus, this Flygon. Oh my god, and a miss. Lily. This is not the way that I wanted this to go whatsoever. Because I can still win from this position. Because nothing switches into CC at this point. Okay, where's it? That's fine. That's fine. Okay, and the Pokemon that are left are Ogerpon. Yeah, I'm clicking CC. I'm choice banded. I don't care what it is. It's taking a bajillion% from this. Yeah. We pick up the game. That's fine. Oh, okay. Zarude comes out. I think I need G-King, alright? I'm going to Glow King. Let's go, Eggman! Aerial Ace, oh god, choice. I mean, I'm gonna just try and get off a flamethrower, but realistically I probably not. Oh, okay, they hard switch. Lily hard switches into Joker. That's interesting. I wonder what item it is. It's probably Scarf. A little bit of chip, another crit. So sorry, this feels really yucky. I'm just gonna chilly out. I'm probably gonna die here. Oh, okay, Sword Dance comes out. But we're chilling out. And no matter what, I am clicking Flower Trick. I'm not going to overthink what I'm doing. I'm not going to overthink what I'm doing. I'm clicking Flower Trick. I cannot, you know, make a predict. I'm not in a position where I need to make a prediction. So I'm going to Flower Trick. Does Saru get U-turn? I feel like that guy would be U-turning. Let me check. Seems like a U-turn. He does have U-turn. Okay, Ogerpon goes down. Yeah, and this is why we don't overpredict. KO the Ogerpon for sure. And now I should be able to clean up with what I have remaining. Between Triple Axel, Close Combat, Glow King. I'm gonna go into Sylveon first and just see how much damage we're taking. Try to get off with Hyper Voice. But then I go into Meow, like I sack something, I go into Meow, I do take. Yeah, Aerial Ace not doing a lot of damage. I'm gonna go for Hyper Voice, which says that it's super effective even though it says that it's a normal type move. Okay, this is choiced. And Sylveon should be able to clean up here. Huge damage from Sylveon, and then we're gonna Hyper Voice for the win. GG's to Lily, I'm so sorry, so much did not go your way that game. And, yeah, this was like a pretty good matchup, I felt, for me. But yeah, GG's to Lily. I'm really sorry for the hacks, the misses, the crits, and all of that. But yeah, we are gonna be back next week. This brings us to a record of 2-2 with, I think, a differential of 0. So we're very much in this playoff race now. And yeah, we'll be back next week for week 5 of the season. See you guys then!